This girl wants the beef. She wants to turn this into a T.I. 50 Cent thing here in the household. You don't want this smoke. Tiny. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, guys? CliffBeats, no script off the rip, but the one and only.
Your girl Karen.
I lost my sandal. So look.
That's what you get.
Look, we're going to be talking about this beef for a second. We're about to check out the diss track. I know T.I. dropped the right one 2 days ago. We're a little bit late. He also dropped War Snippet. 50 Cent's been dropping memes.
What about the left one?
So, hold on. So Karen has no idea what's been going on. She really hasn't been paying attention. So I kind of wanted to fill her in on what's been happening. This kind of dates back to like 2020. So in 2020, T.I. basically challenged 50 Cent to a versus battle. Things were said about each other. You know, T.I.'s also been on a few radio stations saying some shit about 50. Okay, it died down. 2026, same thing popped up. Versus battle talk, all this shit.
But did they do the verses?
No.
Okay.
50's over here. You know what he's doing. He's doing production and making shows and movies and all types of other shit.
That's okay.
Okay. So, T.I. drops a song. I don't know if you've heard the new song from T.I.
No. Oh, the new one. Yes, maybe. I generally don't know.
Okay, so we're gonna cover everything in one video. You got to hear this. So T.I. drops a song, got everyone juking right now, hot as fuck. I like it, okay. And T.I. is no slouch either. So T.I. New song. I forget the name of it. Hold on, forgive me. Let 'Em Know. That's it. So we're gonna do Let 'Em Know right now. We're gonna do the whole battle though, so stick around and we're gonna see what Karen thinks about this thing because she's a huge 50 Cent fan. Me, I'm a fan of 50 Cent and T.I. 50 Cent I studied, T.I. studied growing up. So this is very weird for me. I want to see where this goes. You ready to rock?
I'm ready to roll.
Let's see what you think about T.I.'s new song. Here we go.
I can see him.
Running to the checker flag, running through the red light. 12 can't be gun and won't pull over till I'm dead right. Riding to the sunrise, can't none buy no bed time. Ain't gon' get no bitches riding with me, let they head fly. Better know. From West Side Atlanta or the best style, all the way to Crenshaw, I'ma have the mind, nigga better know. Big shit, poppin' ain't no little shit. Dropping bags, it's a lot to you, to me a little bit. Let them die, Chevy 40 cal in my lap. Real dope boys in the trap. The big yacht, ballin' like a big shot. Niggas on my dick, make room for your big, gotta let them know. I don't turn wrestle, I don't lip box. Solitaires, all I do is big rocks. I came from Dilly Rock, all the way to hit.
What?
Shout out to Solitaire.
Oh my God, that's the one bar she catches is the Solitaire bar. Here we go.
Solitaires, all I do is big rocks. I came from Dilly Rock, all the way to hit shot. On the throne, bitch ain't when I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas. I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these niggas, man, better let them know. Big dog, how we get it bread, I ain't never scared. Big flex on a nigga head, what I'm standing on. Business, big chick, we done did that. Pushing weird back, better give me respect and some more. Atlanta, no, I would book a show for $1,000 or so. I was selling grand right on camera, telling hammers go. Lane speaking to me what you need a camera for. Center hitter, hitting hoes a centerfold. Better know. They call it ballin', we just call it living. They say you live and die by your decision. Well, I'ma push it to the limit, never mind the consequences. Interfering, nigga, I'ma handle business, better let them know. On another level, my SS I put together, hit the pedal, do 200 everywhere I go. Better than I stay fly, just to show the day now. On the throne, bitch ain't when I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas.
In other words, the king is back, baby.
I like this. It is very much T.I. I can see him doing his little, you know how he does that little thing when he kind of walks.
He does a lot. Did you see me cock my hat? So he wears his hat kind of halfway.
Yes.
I did it for a
and
second
when he
there.
does it, you know, I can see it all happening. I'm ready for the video. Doing 200 is really fast.
So, hold on. This reminds me of like bringing me back to Paper Trail. That was like the last album I remember from T.I. where I was like, damn, like this is it. I love that album. Here we go.
He had a little shout out to his own song, Big Things Poppin'.
Yeah. Little references here and there.
I like that.
Yeah, he's a rubber band man. Wild Taliban. 9 in his right, 45 in his
out.
other hand. Here we go.
Blowing money fast, you gotta know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these niggas, man, better let them know. Skateboard P on the track. Louis Duffel bag, 50 rack.
Okay.
Poppin' so obnoxious, I ain't got no country promo, like I still got a pocket full of crack. All they do is fight for number 2, cause I'm the one. Still make it play with the one. All we know is success, hit her with some rich sex. Good looking your bitch back, she forever mine till I let her go. Better know, let her know. Better know, let her know.
This man cut off his braids, his dreads, and he came back looking like T.I. from 2009.
He does.
It's crazy. He got a little bit of a papa gut, but I mean, besides that, he still looks like exactly like T.I. from Man with a Time Machine. And his music too is fire. Here we go.
This feels just like right around that time frame.
It's like he never lost it. No, this is a bop. This is gonna get every millennial fucking jumping. Gen X
Summer's
millennial,
gonna be hot
yeah,
with this
exactly.
one.
Summer's gonna be popping.
Oh.
Okay.
That's really catchy.
Great song, right? So this was put out. Then there were some words that were exchanged, you know, memes and shit. So 50 Cent, since I forgot what podcast he went on, but he went on saying something about 50 Cent that he lost respect for 50 Cent or something like that. So
You mean T.I. went on a podcast?
correct.
Okay.
I can't think of the name of it right now. Forgive me. So T.I. or not him, 50 Cent went and posted a meme of Tiny, which is right here. Which I don't know if you that's his Facebook. I don't have, but you could see her right here showing. You know, I don't know if people could see it right here, but it's just not. It's not the best look. Look, we all have bad days. You know, it happens. I'm not going to expand any more on that. But yeah, he posted that. So then T.I.'s son, this is going to be a little off center.
So you just posted the photo?
Just a photo and was
Okay.
like, I told you to keep my name out your mouth. Yeah, T.I. slams 50 Cent post about his wife. Okay, so anyways, so then King Harris came out, his son, T.I.'s son came out saying, so put your headphones on. I'm all over the place right now because I don't really do Instagram on my computer and shit. I don't really use anything besides for YouTube. So here we go. He came out, and I don't know which one is which, but here we go.
Go dig up. Post a picture of your motherfucking mama. She dead. Pay respect. Stop fucking playing with my mama. It ain't playing like that. It ain't going like that. How y'all bitch ass raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama. I'm not going. So tell your dead ass mama dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my mama. Go dig up. Post a picture.
That's basically it. Basically saying, like, your mama's dead. Like, why don't you go dig her up? You know, post, you want to talk about my mom, all that shit, you know. So then 50 Cent,
Valid.
So 50 Cent's response was this, just this picture. It said, LOL. That was literally what he posted.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he just posted the frog face, like, you know, he's half crying. So then T.I. basically came out and dropped a track, a little bit of a warning called T.I. War Snippet. Headphones on.
Okay. Oh.
But T.I. also kept dropping little snippets of his video, like, for let him know, but basically, like, doing it around his family and stuff like that, like, showing, like, 50, like, I got my family around me. I got my people. What the fuck do you got? So here we go. So right now we got the war snippet.
You didn't have to love me while I was just a loving child. Why couldn't they just let me be, let me be, let me be, let me be?
All closed eyes ain't sleeping, and all even scales ain't even. The bear hibernate don't poke. When you see the giant sleeping, shouldn't have woke. I don't know how many times I told him, but please hop up all my scrotum. Because you can't impress me with a big prayer, boy. The strongest for the longest, I'd have been there, boy. Stop playing my city, know I'm in there. And I ain't number 3, what you getting there? I know that we ain't trying to pretend that the king won't get a sledgehammer for an insect. Listen now, built it, bro, boy, wouldn't exist. Got a concrete crown, boy, this shit don't even fit you. Big dog talking little shit, zoo. Come on, now you say you outdid who? Better settle down. Know the dog, hold your head down. Did a diss record, better edit now. I turn your head around. Or the cap, nigga, better get a gown. But the only place your head is in the ground. Put it on my soul. Before I ever had a record sold. Swoop, know I used to get it up the stove. A nigga been goes. Been pulling up a foreign cars with the first fucking R&B star. Oh, you niggas want war.
Oh my God. He said, I've been goals. Stop. That little laugh is diabolical at the end. That was really fantastic. This is like Atlanta back on the map.
You guys. Well, Atlanta's been on the map.
I know,
for a
but
long
you know,
time,
like back,
yeah,
you know,
like,
when Atlanta was the spot for music, you know.
it still is.
I know. It's just it feels like
I know what you're saying.
back when it was like the
Amplifies it.
first time when we were like, whoa, you know,
Yeah.
that vibe.
So
I love that.
So
and
you-
I'm not one for like beefs at this point.
No. So then now 50 Cent obviously didn't respond. All right. So T.I. dropped a diss track called The Right One. This is what everyone's been waiting for, but I wanted to catch Karen up on stuff. Of course, we miss little snippets here and there. I'm not going to cover every little detail, but we're getting the gist of it. But this all started because of a damn versus battle. 50 Cent never wanted to really do it or have anything to do with it and shit like that. And then it just got down to memes getting thrown around, which I don't feel like 50 should have really pulled in somebody's wife like that.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, I don't know what Tiny did to 50, but I guess that's to take a dig at him and then digs at his son. Like, you got a problem with a man, you face a man to man, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
So here we go. T.I., The Right One. I'll timestamp it down below in case y'all want to skip down below. But this is the actual official diss track to 50 Cent.
Whoa.
Cook up, little Caleb. Did a nigga y'all scared of, man? Man, fuck this Lego head ass nigga, man. Ain't nobody studying this fuck nigga, man. Okay, they finally got the right one. Roll some, light one. That's alright, then. We'll have them for the night come. I don't like guns. I walk up on them knife some. Think he Tyson. Nigga, you ain't tough as my son. Ain't no fear here. Bitch, I'm a king and you a duck. You got no peer here. With smoke, you get your fair share. You wouldn't dare stare.
Hold on. Duck, you ain't no peer here. There ain't no peer here. So think about that for a second. Who is 50 Cent signed to as well?
Think he Tyson. Nigga, you ain't tough as my son. Ain't no fear here.
But also,
You're not as tough as my son.
but also Mike Tyson, what was he known for? The role,
Duck.
so he would kind of duck. So there's a little bit of wordplay here mixed in.
Bitch, I'm a king and you a duck, you got no peer here. With smoke, you get your fair share. You wouldn't dare stare me in the eyes and move your dick sucker. Say that shit you say with your thumb, boy, you's a big sucker. To me, you just a small man in a big shell. Bitch made ass nigga need pigtails. You take no issue with them white boy. It's only our people that you find to be an eyesore. Huh? Duck and smoke, he won't even stand up for a legacy. I guess it cause he see a shit to fight for. Hey, listen, man, this shit ain't gonna go how you think it is. Down here we'll strip you out that shit, leave you with rabbit ears. And you ain't the only one with Grammy before you had a deal. You think you special, end up somewhere pushing daffodils. Nigga, you got less talent, you're less attractive, more average. You ain't got more motion, you just moving where it led traffic. You moved out where it rapping and they gave you a DMX pack. You ain't that savage, nigga, you 5-0 dispatch. Oh, Tennessee nigga all mad. Puff, let your bitch have it. Gave her tartar sauce and mustard like a fish salmon. And goddamn it, if this nigga want drama, I'm not landing. Once it's up, I'm not landing. Truces is outlandish. Cause you're not that nigga and you're not that rich. Trying to stun on everybody with them white folks. They finally got the right one. Roll some, light.
So a couple things he did mention in here, and I didn't see T.I. going this way because T.I. and Eminem are friends. I'm not saying he is bringing up Eminem, but I think it's kind of play on words about, hey, like, you never have any words for, he says the white boy, not white boys, white boy. So he's also talking about white people in general. Our people are an eyesore to you. But then he also said rabbit ears. You know what I'm saying? Also be rabbit, so keep that in mind. But there's also wordplay on that. All right, here we go.
Stun on everybody with them white folks. They finally got the right one. Roll some, light one. That's alright, then. We'll have them for the night come. I don't like guns. I walk up on them knife some. Think he Tyson. Nigga, you ain't tough as my son. Ain't no fear here. Bitch, I'm a king and you a duck, you got no peer here. With smoke, you get your fair share. You wouldn't dare stare me in the eyes and move your dick sucker. Say that shit you say with your thumb, boy, you's a bitch. They say boo boo, bring your bitch ass outside, play in the street. You ain't no motherfucking gangster, you just prey on the weak. Man, all you do is talk shit and hope.
Right.
He said all you do is prey on the weak, and like here the thing, like what 50 goes after women a lot.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I'm like,
what's the
why?
issue with that?
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
So not to say that like women are weak, but like it is making a point of I'm here, I'm coming at you. You don't have to go over there. I'm right here. You know, I do. That's.
We'll let the diss track play out. Here we go.
Oh man, this is making me nervous.
She a diehard 50 fan.
No, not because of that. Because of some of the things that he's saying are like.
No, I know. I'm saying
know.
in general though, and like in real life, you've been a 50 fan.
Oh, 100%. But anyway.
Here we go.
You ain't no motherfucking gangster, you just prey on the weak. Man, all you do is talk shit and hope it stay on the net. Play detective, catch killers on some police shit. Grown men making meme, that's a weird ass flick. Kicking nigga while they down, you a sucker for that. Having a moment, hate to let the nigga inch in my life, but I give his ass a case to saw about him mentioning my wife. You hate women, get that why you can't keep one. You can't love them cause from your mama you receive none. Oh no, you rather set fires to houses with babies in them. I got paperwork from niggas in prison, your name is in them. Peter Parker journalism, he saying, I guess I'm Venom. Morals won't break up in them. New Yorkers, you gon' defend them? This your king, huh? He been a victim from the get-go. Murder Inc. pumped his ass full of bullet holes. Cam did him like a hoe on the radio. Took losses from Rick Ross and Fat Joe. Jada spanked that baby thinking it's sweet. Kanye stood up to him, made it first week of defeat. It always happen, too much yapping, niggas slapping your cheeks. So what the fuck you think gon' happen out here playing with me? You got the right one. King!
Okay, that was so good. That was really good. I can't believe how good that was. Some stuff that I didn't even consider, I didn't even think about, but like,
do you remember what happened with Jada Kiss? Do you remember what happened with Rick Ross? Do you remember what happened with all these references he's making?
not really, no, because I don't like you say I'm a diehard 50 fan, but I'm not, into like beefs and stuff. I listened to 50 Cent for a long, like a while. I really, really enjoy a ton of like G Unit and
Yeah, okay. I was just meaning like I've seen you be a fan of his shows and his music and stuff
I
like that.
do really, really like him, but that don't mean that I don't see flaws.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I also really like T.I. Like
T.I.'s the
know,
man, dude.
what
T.I.'s
you
the
know
man.
about that?
Yeah, I mean, like, look, it's a good diss track. Do I see 50 Cent making music? I don't think
I
so.
don't think so either. He hasn't really been making music in a while.
So the last thing that I seen was Beyonce's mom came out saying some shit.
About what?
50 Cent. And
Oh.
50 Cent like posted a picture or saying something like, man, I got grandmamas coming out and sons and shit. He's like, this shit is getting weird. I think I'm done with this. Basically something along those lines.
Okay. I don't know what she said. I don't know. I don't really even understand the reason, honestly, even after all of this.
It's all over a versus battle.
I know.
It's
I
hip
know.
hop competitive.
I get it, but I'm still like,
It's stupid.
yeah, it feels kind of
Manufactured.
It's not even that. It's just, I don't know. It's the going after Tiny thing. It's why she didn't do anything, just getting her involved. It's that doesn't sit well with me. But it triggered everything, and it's kind of entertaining. So it is that. I mean, I guess it's ultimately serving its purpose.
No, I mean, in this instance, I said I'm a fan of both. I think T.I. is right. Like I've always even said here on YouTube, like if someone has an issue with me, come at me. There was a time period where there was a specific channel that has a problem with me, I guess, over my skin color or just calls me a liar or whatever the fucking case may be. But since I just wasn't having it, started going after Karen, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you attacking women? Like, it makes no sense why you're going after, it just, I don't understand men who attack women. It just shows that, you weren't loved by one or you have no respect for women in general. Again, not saying women are weak, but if you have a problem with a man, you deal with it man to man. Same thing with women to women. You deal with it. You don't have somebody else step in. You don't go
Right.
attack somebody's loved one to get under their skin. You handle it.
I'm not gonna go, hey babe, go beat up that woman. First of all, that would be so wrong of me.
No.
And if you did it, I'd be like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, I wouldn't have a chance to answer. I'd be in jail so fast.
Yeah.
But this was it basically for the most part.
I'm with T.I. on this one. It is you throwing in people's moms. Even King Harris is right. Like, why are you throwing in my mom? It is what it is. But we all know 50 Cent is the ultimate troll.
It's what he does.
This is what he does for fun. Like, he is loving the fact, that he is being dissed probably.
Oh, I'm sure he's
As much it is not going to be like I don't foresee him being like angry and like raw. I think he's entertained.
We could be wrong.
Maybe I am, but I think that the trolling is like it's
an outlet, I think.
Yeah.
50. I think 50 is just like, because he's even said before, like, when I first started rapping, I wish I was just able to do management. I wanted to have G Unit be rappers and I could just manage them and I could deal with the stuff behind the scenes. I didn't want to be the rapper, but he did. Now, I'm not taking anything away from 50. 50 could rap. 50 could rap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's one of the greats, man. And now has he put out some tracks out there where I haven't been a fan? Of course, every artist has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens, Again, what do you guys think? Do you think T.I. mentioned Eminem in there too? Do you think that was not a slight, but do you think that was like a mention?
I think it's one of those warning shots. Not a shot. Let me correct myself. I think it's one of those warnings where it's like, I'm comfortable expanding to whoever wants to exchange words with me, whoever wants to try these versus battles, because I know maybe you're not up for it. So maybe, someone else is up for it. That's a part of your group. I'm up. I think that's kind of how I'm seeing it from T.I.'s perspective.
Possibly. I kind of took it as like a, like T.I.'s perspective is like, it's kind of weird. Like, you always taking shots at black people, but since you're the person who signed you is white, you just look the other way when your boy does some weird shit or your fucked up shit, but then you know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to anybody of our skin color or our ethnicity, it's an eyesore. You jump right on it.
Right. You go and you talk about it.
Yeah. Exactly. And then he talks about what happened with Kanye West, where he did lose the record sales. And then I don't want to say he took a loss to Officer Rick Ross. He did not respond to Jadakiss. Jadakiss ripped him apart with Animals. That was a messed up diss track. 50 did not need to respond to that because you don't want Jadakiss as a problem. That's a whole different fucking animal. No pun intended right there. But yeah, I mean, there have been instances, but 50 Cent trolls. And you know what? It's got people talking about him. It's got, it's got both of their names in everyone's mouth. Everyone's going to be getting spins. And that's modern day marketing. And that's kind of what I see this as. Like I said, I know T.I. and M are really good friends too, so I'm sure it would take, if there was beef, it would take one phone call, like, hey, like, this shit's stupid. Like, we're in our 50s, boys. Like, let's just chill out, maybe,
But I do think it is important to still be able to bring in that level of like
hip hop.
Right. You can still bring in that energy to hip hop and still on the back end maybe be able to, say, hey, that was just words. That was just for the music. That was just for the entertainment. Like, I can get with that.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of ultimately what it should have been anyway. So we didn't have, that Pac and Biggie situation.
Yeah.
May we learn from that. So I'm all for the beef as long as it doesn't turn into
I agree with you. I agree with you there. I don't want to turn anything bad, but I think what this does do for hip hop is there was a time period here where the younger generation was thinking that lyricism was whack. Oh, they're getting lyrical. They're just that shit's stupid, and they're in the hip like these weird chants and auto tune and shit. That's what everyone was liking. But now they're getting a little bit of taste of like that real gritty undertone. We're about to battle, go to war type shit, and they're seeing it from a generation that I want to say we're a part of the pioneers, because before that you had, Ice Cube and KRS-One and, Rakim, all these amazing artists that people missed out on. But, 50 Cent, most people do know. Eminem, most people do know. T.I., most people do know. So I think it is good for hip hop, but I hope that it just deads here. But we'll see what happens if 50 Cent responds. Do you guys think 50 responds? What'd you think of the Right One diss track? I think even the warning, you know, wartime was like a hey, like take it easy. I'm trying to tell you. Like I said, Ti kept posting videos of him like in his family, like eating cake, all like kind of like just grooving to the song, like with his family around him, like. I got my people. Like, what the fuck do you got?
It is, you know, one of those things where like even 50 Cent has said it himself, you know, when he had that moment of uh Eminem marrying off his daughter. He's like, I get it now. Like the family, you know, I understand. So, you know, it's one of those things where like, yeah, you may be poking fun at it, but it's ultimate like TSN, I got my family. I'm good with that. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this about Tiny too. Is like, dude, like looks aren't everything either. It's about people who hold you down, who are real ones too. You know, so like, um, life people get a little bit too into the whole vanity aspect.
100%.
You know, I'm not saying attraction doesn't play into relationships or whatever, but I'm saying like when it comes down to if you got like a real one by your side, you better keep them because real ones are very hard to come by in this world. I don't care what the fuck. I don't care if they fucking look like a frog.
That's
Keep
just talented. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
keep that frog next to you at all times. I mean, shit, whatever. Anything that's loyal to you, you keep it by your side because there is none of that left in this world. But yeah, guys, let us know what you guys think of the beef. You think it's stupid? You think it's good? Think it's good for hip hop? What do you think of the track? You think 50's gonna respond? Is the Beehive coming for 50 next? Someone made a meme and it was 50. You know, you ever see like the layout to like in Stranger Things where they show like the down under or whatever. Well, it showed that, but it was like
Upside
a
down?
big the upside down. Sorry, they showed the big beehive and 50 Cent like his back of his head with his hat like looking at it, saying, "I don't think 50 Cent's ready for the beehive." After Beyonce's mom came out saying something, I don't know what she
that
said.
is very true. If there is a fan base that will hurt your feelings, it will be the Beehive.
Yeah, but I think if there was one I think 50 Cent is Thanos.
But 50 Cent is one person. The Beehive is a fuck. It's like
I know.
it's
I
an
know.
entity. It moves together. Like
It's a fan base. I
it's
know.
a different monster. No, it's different.
I know the beehive. Oh, trust me, I know the beehive. I hear shit buzzing right now.
I know.
I'm gonna get the fuck
Don't
out of here.
say
Me
it
saying the
anymore.
rash.
Yeah.
It's like Candyman. You say that shit 3 times. Beehive, beehive, beehive.
Stop it.
I'm just kidding. All right, we love you guys. Stay safe and sound to the next one. Let us know what you guys think about this and what you guys think about the track. I'll timestamp down below if you just want to watch the reaction to the diss track. But we love you guys and sound to the next one. Thank you for hanging out with us. Let's go.